Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. The Young and the Restless. The day in Genoa City opens like a storm rolling in over a restless sea. Tension grips the city as Sienna returns just in time for Matt Clark's release, a moment that sets off a cascade of fear, anger, and long-buried grudges. Across the city, every heartbeat seems to carry a warning. Nothing is safe and everyone is about to be tested. The Kane train, desperation and betrayal. On the private Kane train, the air is thick with dread. Devon bursts through the door, eyes ablaze, his voice raw with panic and rage. "Where are Lily and the twins?" he demands, his words echoing against the metallic walls. Kane, calm and collected, assures him that they are safe, but every evasive answer only fuels Devon's growing fury. Ashby, sitting tensely nearby, finally breaks under the weight of fear. His hands tremble as he snaps, voice breaking, "I'm spending every waking moment trying to find them. I would never ever let anything happen to them." But Devon, consumed by desperation and parental instinct, refuses to hear half-truths. He presses, leaning closer, anger crackling in every word. If anything happens to his family, Kane will pay, mercilessly without hesitation. Ashby's warning cuts like steel. If Kane tells Devon too much, they may never see their loved ones again. The stakes are suffocating, the tension palpable. Every second stretches, every glance sharpens the edges of fear and loyalty. The ranch. Nick's rage. Meanwhile, at the ranch, a different kind of storm rages. Nick's fury is a living thing, a wildfire consuming every corner of the room as he rants about Matt Clark walking free. Chairs topple under his frustration, his voice cracks with desperation. "Why?" he shouts, the echo bouncing through the house. "Why is no one safe?" Victor stands nearby, calm, calculating. "He's disappeared since being released," Victor says, his tone deliberate. He wouldn't dare show his face in Genoa City. But Nick doesn't hear him. He's lost in the raw, unfiltered heat of anger, replaying old failures and broken promises. "This is going to end," he growls, teeth clenched. "And it's going to be me who does it." Nicky arrives just in time to witness the storm, jaw-dropping as Nick storms past, a man possessed by righteous fury. Victor and Nicky exchange worried glances, knowing that Nick's determination may save lives or bring them all to the edge. Crimson lights, Sharon versus Phyllis. Across town, the tension takes a psychological turn at crimson lights. Sharon confronts Phyllis, her words sharp, measured, and filled with venom-laced concern. "Was stealing Newman worth alienating everyone, including your own children?" she asks, her gaze unwavering. Phyllis, glowing with triumph, smirks. She's outmaneuvered Victor, seized her victory, and believes her family will forgive her. Sharon, disgusted, lashes out. "You should be ashamed," she snaps, her voice carrying the weight of morality and past betrayals. The conversation spirals into a subtle game of mental chess. Sharon tries to crack Phyllis's defenses, manipulating guilt, poking at conscience. Phyllis parries effortlessly, but the moment of vulnerability is fleeting. Just as Sharon senses a crack in the armor, Nick storms in, a storm of fury and protective instinct, shifting the balance entirely. Phyllis accuses them of ganging up on her, but the emotional battlefield has already erupted. Outdoor cafe, Sienna returns. Elsewhere, in a rare pause from chaos, love and fear collide at an outdoor cafe. Noah freezes as Sienna appears, kissing him with a mixture of longing and determination. She's moving to Genoa City to be with him, but hesitation lingers. "Are you sure your parents will be okay with this?" she asks, her voice trembling. Noah reassures her, but the moment is shattered by a phone call. "Detective Burrow," Sienna answers, her face draining of color as the reality of danger pierces the fragile bubble of hope. The threat of Matt Clark looms ever larger. Kane and Phyllis, high stakes back on the Kane train, Ashby scrambles to keep control, leaving messages and orchestrating plans with Amanda. Phyllis appears, cool, calculating, and teasingly aware of the manipulation. Kane tries to mask his desperation with calm, complimenting her cunning, but the truth slips. She is the only one who can save his family. Every word carries the weight of lives hanging in the balance. Nick's hunt at crimson lights. Nick's obsession sharpens like a blade. I cannot allow anyone else to handle this, he declares to Sharon, voice low, dangerous, and unstoppable. Matt has always gamed the system, but this time Nick is the hunter, and he will not allow anyone else to intervene. Sharon presses, concerned. Nick's answer is chilling. This time the target is him. Rising tensions at the ranch. Nikki hovers near Victor, worry etched into every line of her face. He grunts, offering no details, leaving her in suspense. The tension between parental love and strategic calculation is palpable. Every glance, every sigh, every quiet word carries weight because in Genoa City, the stakes are never small. Sienna's panics. The outdoor cafe cracks open again with panic. Sienna clutches her phone, voice trembling, urgency bleeding from every syllable. Matt's been released. He's not done with us. Noah listens, frozen, the weight of her words sinking in. The storm isn't coming. It's here. The Kane train. Ultimatum. On the train, Phyllis refuses to help Kane save his family from a dangerous vacation, her towering security guard blocking her exit. Ashby steps closer, desperation spilling over. His demand is simple, chilling, inescapable. I expect you to give me what I want. Every heartbeat, every glance, every word crackles with peril. One misstep could cost lives. Genoa City, chaos and consequence. Across Genoa City, every thread of tension, fear, and loyalty stretches taut. Nick hunts, fueled by love and vengeance. Sienna trembles with dread, clinging to hope and fear alike. Devon storms the streets with fury and purpose. Kane struggles to protect his family from impossible odds, and every shadow hides secrets ready to ignite. As night falls, the city holds its breath. Every choice matters, every glance is weighted, and every heartbeat could be the last before chaos erupts. Families are tested, loyalties shattered, alliances fractured, and Matt Clark, the storm they all feared, is loose, a presence that will leave no life untouched. Genoa City is alive, dangerous, and utterly unpredictable. And in this city, safety is nothing more than a fleeting illusion. Love and danger are inseparable, and every character is about to discover how thin the line truly is. The city hums under a heavy sky, the streets glistening with a hint of recent rain. Every shadow seems to whisper danger, every street corner is alive with secrets waiting to surface. Genoa City is holding its breath, and so are its people. Inside the gleaming metal of the Kane train, tension hangs thicker than smoke. Devon storms in, eyes blazing, fists clenched, every step echoing with the fear and fury that have driven him here. Where are Lily and the twins? He demands, his voice sharp, cutting straight through the polished calm of the train car. Kane meets his gaze evenly, composed but guarded. They're fine, he says, but there's a caution in his words, a hesitation that only fuels Devon's anger. I'm not asking if they're fine, Devon snaps. I'm asking where they are. Ashby finally erupts, voice breaking, raw with desperation. Do you think I haven't been trying every single minute of every day to find them? I would never ever let anything happen to them. Devon steps closer, fury crackling like lightning. Then tell me, his voice drops low, dangerous. Who's behind this? Ashby's eyes flash with fear. If I tell you, we may never see them again. Devon's jaw tightens. His warning comes out steady, a promise of wrath. If anything happens to Lily and the twins, Kane, I will rain hell down on you. The words hang in the air like thunder, and for a brief frozen moment, the train seems suspended in time.